boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, got an Alabama, you can add Nick say.
Long time coming. Yeah. Outside of the store. Had the gang, Nick. Yeah, honey. Fed called up to me, had to leave that dope alone. Bill was causing problems, had to leave that hoe alone. Look around the city, damn, there what going on. Teach the shit y'all been on since a nigga been gone. These the niggas you let fuck you. Huh? These the niggas you look up to. Niggas in the same spot like a statue. Niggas in the same spot like a tattoo. Man, shit ridiculous. Bitches on some nigga shit. Niggas on some bitch shit. Still around niggas dick. I was in the prison looking at my daughter criminally. Mad at myself that I can go and get her Christmas gift. Show hope she get the shit. New joints hoverboard. Shout out to Pleasure Boy. You know I show owe you for. Do it all stood tall. Bitch, I'm still Oliver. Host was on some creep shit. Slicker than some olive oil. Fucking all the project boy. Fucking all the bottom boy. I can't take you serious. Your name made a lot of noise. If you ain't gonna get the money, what the fuck you out here for? If you ain't gonna bust a pistol, what the fuck you got it for? Niggas trying to start careers off the name that I left. Really got a lot to say, but I'ma keep it to myself. Saying I wouldn't be shit if it weren't for such and such. What the fuck? Swear to God, y'all folks cutting up. Same one made, cut the rug, hit the damn floor with the pots. If I wouldn't have went to prison, that shit would've topped the charts. Hip hop charts and the pop charts. I was in the street, selling splits like a Pop Tart. Same one you sell work to, the same nigga that'll hurt you. But I'm back, now I'm going in like a curfew. One take, nigga, ain't no motherfucking verse 2. Real trap nigga, I never go commercial. Don't ask me about dude, cause it is what it is. Grown ass man, nigga, we no fucking kids. Gotta live with that shit. Hey, he did what he did. Still thinking about the days, all the time we did it big. All alone by myself, nigga, fuck it, I'ma make it work. Other nigga talking about my name in his paperwork. So that nigga posted, bro, you gotta be joking. I was down there with you, what the fuck you start smoking? If a nigga wanted with me, tell a nigga come get me. Just the north side of the story, all fact, non-fiction. Still screaming, hit the gang like my brother Warren with me. When I lost some shit, crushed me like 100 tons hit me. Heard about corn and it really threw me for a loop. Had my head spinning like a hula hoop. He was trying to reach out, but I kept shooting him down. Damn, we would be for sure. Wish that I can do it now. Lost a lot of niggas, I can tell them that I love them. A couple ops died, I can tell them that it's fuck them. You don't like me, nigga, fuck you. You don't know my fucking struggle. You don't know about getting the ground, praying to God you make it bubble. You don't know about going to sleep with a bitch upon the fucking. You don't know about busting back when them niggas chopper busting. Niggas still hiding bricks. I done sold them by the dozen. Now it's all about greasy. Tell them bitches free my cousin. Couple niggas turned bitch. Thought it was what it wasn't. Dropping back like a quarterback. I see them niggas rushing. Keep my eyes on the blitz. Keep my mind on the chips. Came back with a vengeance. Told you I never quit. I never say die. I never give it up. Give a fuck about a trend. I never switch it up. I told you way back. Fuck niggas get jealous. Old flossing ass niggas should've stayed in food and beverage. Real niggas, fake niggas, please Lord, keep them separate. Man, I been the shit. Eric say I'm legendary. Got them shackles on my wrist. Now I feel like Mary Northside. Came back with a bomb on the terrace. Real niggas, fake niggas, please Lord, keep them separate. Man, I been the shit. Eric say I'm legendary. Got them shackles on my feet. Now I feel like Mary Northside. I'm a bomb. Fuck nigga, I'm a terrorist.
Now our feature presentation.
What's the word, gang? This your boy Hitter, and you and I, the Hit Squad TV, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us this morning. Yo, salute to you. Much love. Hey, salute to you at work. Be safe. Get back home safe and sound. And I appreciate you. Plug us in with the earbuds or something, man. Much love to you. Black Barbie, salute to you. Heard, what's the word? What's going on? Man, we just gonna pop out for a minute because you know we went live last night. We were talking about this Diddy Cassie situation, and man, listen. Salute to Divine Black Rose. Cause she kept saying Stockholm syndrome. And man, And I get it. To a certain effect, it is Stockholm syndrome. But folks know what they be signing up for. And I'm gonna stand on that. Folks be knowing what they be signing up for. And I did a little research, and we're gonna go through some content that morning. You know what I'm saying? The show that it wasn't all bad. It wasn't all bad at all, man. And we also gonna talk about this Chris Brown situation. Might as well talk about that first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown went over to the UK. You know what I'm saying? He got a tour date over there. I don't know why he went over, you know what I'm saying, in advance of the tour. But come to find out, Chris Brown was a whole fugitive from justice in the UK. He came back and they done bammed him up with a charge from 2 years ago. Went to the bond hearing, and bruh ain't even got no bond, y'all. It's looking ugly for Chris Breezy. Yeah, it's looking ugly for Chris Breezy, fam. So we got to get into that too. And we're just gonna kick it. We're just gonna kick it. All right, man. Keep it a buck with y'all. Man, this gonna be a lazy weekend. It's gonna be a lazy weekend for your boy. Why not kick it with the squad and let's get this content in. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ain't moving around today, lock in with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Replay game, hit this thing on replay. But y'all know what it is. And yo, I want to say salute to you, because after we went off the air, you hit the replay button and you sent a donation. And fam, I appreciate the hell out of it. I appreciate the hell out of it. Words can't express. Like, real talk, words can't express. When people see what you're doing and they believe in what you're doing, it make you want to go just that much harder. Just real talk. So salute to Yo-Yo, long live dog. That's my dog, man. Real talk. Black Bobby said, I swear you can't take him nowhere. Showing his ass everywhere you go with everybody, man. Yeah. So we gonna go over this a little bit and see what they talking about over there across the water, fam.
Grammy-winning singer Chris Brown's upcoming tour now thrown into question as a British judge has just ordered him held in custody while facing allegations that he beat a music producer with a bottle in a London nightclub in 2023. The 36-year-old appeared in Manchester court to face one count of causing grievous bodily harm and was held until his next hearing, June 13th, in London. That's the same day that he's due to take the stage over in Germany on the third date of his world tour. The judge rejecting Brown's bail request after the prosecutor said the crime was, quote, extremely serious. Brown was on tour in the UK in February 2023 when he launched an unprovoked attack on that producer, striking him several times with a bottle at the Tape nightclub in the swanky Mayfair neighborhood that's over in London, according to officials there. Brown then apparently chased that producer and punched and kicked him in an attack caught on surveillance camera in front of a club full of people. Again, this is according to prosecutors and other officials in that area. Defense attorney Grace Forbes arguing that the American performer was not a flight risk and should be released. Brown was flanked by court officers in the dock. His hair was bleached blonde, and he wore sweatpants and a black T-shirt. He confirmed his name and birth date and said that his address was a local hotel where he was arrested early Thursday and taken into custody. His case was transferred to the Southwark Crown Court that is over in London, where he's expected to enter a plea to that charge. Brown's representative did not immediately respond to any requests for comment from the Associated Press. And Brown, often called by his nickname of Breezy, burst onto the music scene as a teen back 20 years ago in 2005 and has become a major hit maker. The singer is due to launch an international tour next month with several other artists, opening with a European leg that is on June 8th over in Amsterdam before starting North America shows in July.
Man, that's crazy, man. Breezy, 2 years ago? We got to figure out what's going on, man. I don't know if it was so egregious that they just not giving him bond, or they fear that if he do get bond, he ain't coming back for another 2 years or forever, for however long. Matt name made, salute to you, bro. Ashley, salute. Yeah, man. Texas, Alabama boy 205. What going on with your home? Yeah. It's like they say he cracked they say he cracked the producer across the head with a bottle of liquor. We gotta figure out what's going on for real. Because I mean, having him over there for that long is jacking his tour, you know. But at the same time, some type of accountability got to be had. Fam, Chris Brown, 36 years old, fam. Golly. Let's look at what they got going on ET. We're gonna check that out and then we'll get back into it. But we need some details about this nightclub attack.
Know which way is up, which way is down.
Chris Brown arrested. The 36-year-old Grammy winner reportedly taken to jail in England for an alleged attack at a nightclub there 2 years ago.
Certain things or decisions that I made.
So before we go forward, they said that this charge can carry life over there. I'm like, what? They said they said that people rarely get that. They said this charge could carry a life sentence. What the hell are y'all talking about? Yeah. Maybe if we had more strenuous laws like this, then we would have, a better hold on things over here. But who knows?
I wouldn't have thought that would have been in my character.
Investigators tell ET an arrest happened just after 2 a.m. on Thursday outside this five-star hotel in Manchester. Brown's believed to have arrived to the area on his private jet just hours earlier.
I was so surprised.
Here's what allegedly happened. According to The Sun, a music producer is accusing Brown of an unprovoked ambush at the trendy London nightclub Tape back in 2023. The alleged victim claims the R&B star hit him over the head with a bottle, then punched and kicked him as he lay on the floor. He says he was treated at a hospital and needed crutches to walk when he was discharged. The producers also reportedly launched a civil complaint seeking $16 million for injuries and losses as a result of the alleged incident.
Are there a lot of snakes pulling at you?
It's always going to be snakes, man. Snakes everywhere.
ET's reached out to Brown's legal team for comment. So far, he's still set to launch his upcoming world tour in Amsterdam on June 8th.
I think my talent speaks for itself. So, I mean, if you want to buy into the brand of Chris Brown as an artist and an entertainer, fine by me. Love you.
The dad of three has a history of violent behavior dating back to 2009 and his felony arrest for assaulting then-girlfriend Rihanna. E.T. spoke with him about his time in jail before he was sentenced to community service and 5 years probation.
You spent your 25th birthday
in
prison.
It was stressful, but it was an experience to make me never want to be in that situation again.
You said that you feel like 50-50 that trouble follows you around. What did you mean by that?
Before I was incarcerated, I had a lot of real bad influences. In the past, my decisions have been, not as smart as they should have been. It's on me to make sure I'm not in the midst of the garbage. I think everything happens for a reason. But also, everything's a learning experience. Sometimes you got to go through trials and tribulations or rough times to get to where you need to go or to see the right path.
This going to be crazy to see him go to court in London. Yeah. I wonder how this going to turn out. And I wonder if we even going to be able to see it on TV. But yeah, Breezy is not getting no bond. They got him on hold over there in the UK for the better half of a month. I know he hate that. That's so much money he missing out on. Speaking of folk missing out on money because of tours, we got to talk about YoungBoy. YoungBoy going on a tour. This nigga, bro, he hitting everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere but Memphis. I don't know how Memphis didn't get the YoungBoy tour, but yeah, Make America Slime Again. YoungBoy going on tour, and bro, he coming to Birmingham, Nashville, Sacramento, Atlanta, Boston, New York, Chicago. Yeah, they already told him don't bring your funny talking ass to Chicago. It's gonna be problems. But yeah, he absolutely got Chicago on the list. So we're gonna see. The Oblackians, which have, you know what I'm saying, really took a bad lick over the last, well, since Vaughn died, man. You know what I'm saying? Your bag got unalived and your other bag got indicted. So, you know, the BDs on O Block, they basically a shell of themselves. They really not making no noise other than, you know what I'm saying, a little chatter on the internet. But yeah, YoungBoy is definitely going to Chicago. And this man finna clean up. I heard these tickets are ungodly too. I heard the prices on these tickets are ungodly. But we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. Shout out to YoungBoy because the video that he dropped when he got out is crazy. What I mean by that, it's actually good music. It's actually good music, and he taking accountability in the music. So I like that. I like that. Man, the YNs in Birmingham finna go dumb crazy when YB touchdown. Yes, in every other city too, but especially Birmingham. I'm telling you, I've been telling y'all this. But they use this man music like Bible, man. Like Bible. And that's why I say he got such a big responsibility because, fam, it's so many kids that then, you know what I'm saying, went down through that and weren't able to come back, whether they went to the penitentiary or they went to the graveyard. Listening to that YoungBoy, I continue to say it. I continue to say it. I'm saying my nephew was a diehard YoungBoy fan. Quote that shit word for word. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the only one. He ain't the only one. J Rail, what's up with it, home? What's up with it, man? Yeah, but yeah, he older people, fam. He older people. He made music that led a generation, bruh. I ain't finna get on that, but salute the YoungBoy. Salute the YoungBoy, and get your money. Get your money, man, because you know I don't think YoungBoy been able to go on the road in like 5 or 6 years. Yeah. Yeah, all the YNs excited about this tour. I guarantee you, we're gonna be able to blog on some of it. Some of these stops gonna be crazy. Some of these stops gonna be crazy. Just believe that. And oh yeah, let me see here. We're gonna have to talk about this too. At some point, we're gonna have to talk about this gang. What's going on here? What is going on here? Oh my goodness. What's going on here, y'all? Yeah, I think YB did some Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? This is CMG Big Boogie. And for some reason his text messages got leaked to the homeboy. Yeah. Let's go, bitch. Yes, sir. I love you, 5L. Keep grinding, best friend. I love you more. What? Y'all see this? What man you know called a best friend best friend? What you doing? Take some days off. Let me spoil you, best friend. Like seeing you smile. Wow. That's crazy. Shout out to Boog. Shout out to Boog. I know I be on Boog hard, but this is crazy right here. This is crazy work, y'all. I don't know. We were talking about this morning. It was on Tam Channel. That's crazy word. Come on, man. Come on, man. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank, fam. Yeah. Boog. Yeah. He can't catch a break. He can't catch a break, fam. I love you more. You know, I got us. Oh my God. Come on, man. Ashley, fam. What is this, fam? It's super zesty. With a mask and a cape. Super zesty. What the hell? He can't catch a break, fam. And yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Salute the Boog. I like Boog, but looking at this, yeah, it's a little sus. It's a little sus, fam. I hope your best friend is a female. Let's leave it at that. I hope your best friend is a female. But from what I'm gathering from it, I don't think that's the case. Christopher, you're almost 40 years old, children. Stop showing your ass because you keep throwing rocks at the penitentiary. You're gonna end up in the. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Chris Breezy, he yeah. Chris Breezy tripping. Hey, speaking of Louisiana, Mac, we gotta hold on. Let's do a quick update on the inmate search. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's see. See if we got an update on that before we go into the we ain't got no updates. So far so good. They got the 3 that they had, but other than that, that's pretty much it. We'll update y'all on that though. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, here we go.
Hunt this morning following a mass escape from a New Orleans jail. Authorities say 10 men got out. At least 3 have already been recaptured. ABC's Maria Villarreal joins us with the very latest on the search. Good morning to you, Maria.
Hey, good morning, Janae. Local schools and universities, they are on high alert. They are stepping up security on campus, and a graduation ceremony is expected to happen over the weekend. As of now, this jail escape, it happened in the heart of New Orleans. 7 dangerous criminals still on the run, leaving the community on edge. This morning, new images and details.
Well, this shit right here so funny. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, you can't make this up, bro. Look at these cats, bro. I'm talking about they breaking for it too.
Details emerging from inside that New Orleans jail where 10 inmates dug their way out. Surveillance video showing 2 of the men rigorously pulling on a cell door that police say leads outside, then watches all 10 quickly run out of the building through a loading dock door and onto the interstate.
We think this was intentional. There is much more than meets the eye.
Authorities say the group took advantage of defective locks on their usual cells and making their way here, removing a bolted toilet from the wall to create their escape.
Bro ran across the interstate. That's crazy, fam. Yeah, so this is it. They removed the commode / sink, and that left this gaping hole in the wall. And they got through that some way, somehow. They got help. You know, they got 3 of the employees at Orleans Parish Prison on I don't know if it's paid leave, but they got them on leave until they figure this out. Yeah, so they got an idea of who set these boys free. This finna be crazy.
All of this has been removed and these have been clean cut. We have reason to believe that there was some assistance with this.
Scrawled on the wall above, "We innocent" and "Too easy," with an arrow toward the hole where they escaped, out of view of the officer on duty. Authorities say they broke out around 1 a.m. early Friday morning, but officers didn't realize what happened until an official head count took place at 8:30, more than 7 hours later. Police say at the time of the incident, there were no deputies at that unit, and the assigned technician had stepped away to get food.
We know that they had help. We're showing you they had help. This was coordinated.
So far, 3 of the 10 escapees found hours later, one hiding beneath a car at a hotel in the French Quarter, and now a multi-agency manhunt intensifying for 7 more suspects, some facing murder charges, all considered armed and dangerous.
It is
Hey, Mac, I thought they ain't had nothing but an attempt. Yeah, they got, you was right. They got them M's on them.
a disaster of epic proportions that I haven't seen. And there will certainly be an inquiry into any and everyone who played any role in helping these individuals get out of the jail. Everyone is going to be charged and prosecuted.
As of right now, 3 employees have been placed on suspension, but we do know more than 200 men and women are aiding in this manhunt as it intensifies, including the U.S. Marshals and the FBI, who are now offering a $5,000 reward for any tips that lead to an arrest.
That's crazy. So they still at large, gang. They still at large. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to New Orleans. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody graduating this weekend. Salute to the graduates, middle school, high school, and otherwise, college, whatever. Salute to all the graduates, man. But yeah, y'all got to be safe, cause these boys gonna do some strange to stay free. We all know that. They can do outside legit money. What it do, man? Yeah, fam, listen, you know a guard is involved, fam. And like we were saying last night, it's probably a female guard. She done got game down and, you know what I'm saying, then started, you know what I'm saying, put some things in motion, you know. And that's usually how it go. That's usually how it go. So we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it every time we go live. We gonna give an update on that. But salute to you, man. Man, listen. Back to the Diddy situation. Last night we had a good discussion, and a lot of people felt like, you know, that Cassie was groomed and mistreated, and you know, things of that sort. I'm of the ideology of the fact that she chose to step through a door that ultimately cost her career. She was in a relationship. She chose to go. And that's what happens when you do shiesty shit. You know what I'm saying? You done built something from the ground up with Ryan Leslie, and you let it go because you seen Diddy. You seen somebody that could make it, you know, that much better for you. So not only did you sign to the label, you gave everything to him. And when you give everything to somebody who got everything, you know, your everything just don't add up to be that much in the grand scheme of things. Black Barbara said, "You better run for it." Yeah, man. What's good, Heather? I just got my Key Glock tickets before they sold out. General admission tickets sold out. Hey, what them tickets hitting for? What them tickets hitting for, Steve? Said just in case Cypress or any pre-hater listening. Well, I don't know what Cypress is. Cypress, I don't know. Cypress was up early this morning. She knew what the business was. I'm telling you. It's looking crazy. It's looking crazy. It went all bad. It went all bad. And I know people ain't saying that it was all bad, but you know, when you listen to them testimonies, um, okay, $60 definitely not bad. Cause them young boy tickets gonna be out of control. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe them young boy tickets gonna be out of control. Let's get to it, man. Let's look back through the mental.
For real. I'm not feeling your energy. I'm not feeling your energy.
All right, let's get that right here.
Something out here, you know, on the Amalfi Coast, you know, wherever I go, y'all go, you know. If I could do it, y'all could do it. You know, just gotta work hard for it. We are on the Amalfi Coast. You know, we the only black thing out here. I'm the only black thing out here, baby. Represent. You don't know?
You gonna leave this? You gonna leave this and go back and stay with your mom and the fitness guru? I'm just saying, fam, it's a lot going on here. And yeah, I just came across these videos and I'm like, yeah, Diddy righteous had it. He had it all in the palm of his hand. I think this is his boat and everything, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, he was feeling himself. He was feeling himself.
My brother Lil Los, he gonna jump in there and see how cold it is. Oh no, wait!
Must be nice. Must be nice. But we go, it's some clips in this footage that I want to show y'all that it just looked like, you know, it ain't all bad. That's all I'm saying. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go forward to him because there's a lot going on in this. You know, he threw it away. Jimmy Iovine, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of Yo Gotti's suitors. You know what I'm saying? Interscope. Alberto. So yeah, as we go on, let's go a little further. Let's go a little further. Get everybody else in the picture. Get everybody else in the picture. It's Diddy's daughter's birthday, so it just goes to show you that everybody, you know, they shaped this whole situation to be like it was just Cassie in a dirty dungeon getting freaked out 3 times a week. Man, these folk was living their best life, doing all type of narcotics, parlaying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why when she was on that stand, she never did say nothing just stupid. Derogatory or disrespectful about Puff. She still got feelings for the dude. Her daughter name is Frankie. Yeah, Frankie, aka Frank Black, which was his alias. You know what I'm saying? But it's a hell of a boat right here. I ain't even gonna hold you. But to blow it all for some freak off action is crazy. So this is the daughter's birthday party right here. Let's go to this.
That's day 3. My thing is going. Day 3 of the white. This day 3. Wardrobe change. It's just time for a wardrobe. Derek, I need a wardrobe change. I'm time for the co-parenting.
Salute to you, LBC. I appreciate you, fam. Much love to you. No doubt about it. But yeah. These folk were having a good old time, fam. They were having a good old time.
I'm for co-parenting. Hey, sorry, you do an excellent job.
Thank you.
Excellent job. Yes, co-parenting. Let's go. Life is too short.
And then
Listen, I wasn't playing it off of YouTube. I was playing it off of Apple Music.
I'm playing shit from all over the place because that's where life really exists.
Because you're a millennial. And that's what
Get some other reaction. It seems to me, though, that keeping together here like this.
just saying, family went all bad. Not like people saying understand. We did it.
folks do it, Get a shot of that. The sun rises.
And the thing is, he is due to pay. He is due to pay. And karma don't care who driving the car, just as long as it's spin the block. You feel me? So if it's Cassie, so be it. So be it. But he got to pay for a lot. And he know it. I know he done sat in that cell many nights thinking of the folk that he done messed over. Got people in paperwork that done jammed their life up for years and held them hostage. Yeah, some of the folk he had on papers, like Danny the Kane and Loon and G'd Up and all of them folks would held hostage more than Cassie, if you really want to know something, as my grandma used to say. Yeah, we did it.
Deleon, you know what I'm saying? Shit, black on.
Baby, blue suede shoes, baby.
Hey gang, that dude with that funny hat, that's the cat that was in the studio with Drink Champs and Fabulous when Diddy was like, "When you gonna party with me, daddy?" That's the same dude, ain't it? Oh, you folks is crazy as hell. Username taken said, take that.
Now, my son King Combs, French Montana, and also me, Biggie, and Rose. So make sure y'all tune in to OVO, Bad Boy. If y'all wonder what I'm going to be playing, I'm going to be playing this motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sailing to Sardinia, and I ain't in no slave ship, motherfucker. Yeah.
Bumps and bruises, butts and leg bruises. Big Papa smash fools, bad fools.
I don't know, G Money. For my money, R. Kelly got the crown, bro. He got the crown. Look at him. I don't know. Easy Money. That's where he messed up. Those liquor people started talking and got the feds on him. Well, like I said last night, Easy Money. We found out during the testimony and during the discovery that she actually took the information that she was blackmailing him with to get that money, to get that 20 million. After she got the 20 million, she took it to the feds herself. Yeah. That's crazy, ain't it? I'm just saying.
Hey, yo. Check this out. Everybody right now, the sound of my voice, I'm coming to you live from the Amalfi Coast, doing extra fly shit. I got on my red and white stripes. They call me Puff Daddy. But tonight, we're going to make history. We're going to have a worldwide vibration. Whether you're in Africa, whether you're in Zimbabwe, Russia, Usher.
I give you that one, G Money. I give you that one. Yeah, I definitely give you that one.
Look at all these glasses. How you want me to act? OVO Radio, right now, live, right now. Dab.
But what I will say is Kels did relieve himself. And the person he relieved himself on wasn't half of oldest, Cassie. You feel me? And that's what I'm going off of. But yeah, he put bags up. I absolutely believe that from big to Pac. Yeah, whole 9 yards. Facts. And she won 10 million from the hotel and didn't want to tell nobody. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So tell me this. And I'm trying to refrain from the graphic language. So, if you can be, even in the comments, if you can be how can I say this? Creative with your words, please do so. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. How did you let somebody sit up there and make you gargle with Listerine? How do you do that? How do you do that? How do we get to that point where this is even on the table? How do we get to that point, fam? Damn. LBC said, nah, hit her. Not too much on Kales. Nah, man, listen. Kales had folk in dog cages. He had folk eating out of dog bowls. He had folk going to the bathroom in buckets. Wasn't letting them leave out their room. It was a lot going on with Kales too. Yeah. I know her husband about sick of. He been, yeah. I couldn't do it. Not after I done heard what I done heard. You know what I'm saying? Not only the Listerine showers, but the fact that she said after a certain amount of action, she didn't develop all kind of bumps and sores on her tongue. Man, what type of nasty issues this, fam? Like for real. It said $1 billion. It's just crazy. I wouldn't want to know my daughters were treated like that. Right. And she come from a household with a mother and a father. Like, how you jump off the porch like that, fam? Whew. I think they lied on him. Which one? Break it down to the LBC. And yes, 4 days of partying like they party is insane. Insane, fam. I ain't gonna even hold you. Kels was doing some, yeah, he was. I swear to God, he was. They lied on R. Kelly. He didn't do none of that stuff to nobody. He didn't have nobody hostage. It was all the money grass. Okay. Yep. Now, what I will meet you halfway on, Trina, is that it was a money grab. It was an attempt to grab his music. I'll give you that. But the fact that he didn't do nothing to nobody, nah, I can't go there. I can't go there. It's documented, fam. It's documented. Yeah. Nah, you're right. And I appreciate that. He'll get rid of her after it's over. And y'all think Puff coming home? Y'all let me know something. It's possible. But do y'all think Puff coming home for real? What's up with it, Vegas? Absolutely. And he wouldn't give it to him. So they framed him. Yeah. But this is the thing. I feel like a lot of the stuff that they framed him with was stuff that was already out there. Now, did they put a supercharge on it? In most cases, I want to say they probably did. But yeah, Oh, Jesus. Not the needle. Yeah, Puff, man. If we was really to sit down and write all this stuff down, the people that he done screwed over that we know about, yeah, it probably be on some, yeah, make this boy walk the plank. Yeah, I know I saw the tape. That was back in the day where everybody had that tape. My homeboy, who was on a little bit on the weird side, he brought that tape to my house. I said, man, if you don't get this shit out of here, I don't want to see this shit. But I saw it. Oh, I saw it. I damn so saw it. That back when I think he had that shit on a VHS tape. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, cause Kels recorded it with a camcorder. There wasn't none of this shit. Yeah. You pull up with the camcorder and you know what I'm saying, start videoing. Yeah, it was crazy. And you get that grainy footage. You get that grainy footage. That's what Kels had. That's absolutely what Kels had, fam. Let's see here. Yeah. If Diddy lose, he lose everything. Money causes everything. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure his kids would get something, but he definitely threw Dylan. Yeah, he ain't got to worry about it. What the little boy on Instagram said, don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. It could have been Aaron Hall. You never know. Yeah. But it's still Aaron Hall in R. Kelly house. Aaron Hall was a beast too. I ain't even gonna hold you. He was a beast too. Jesus Christ. It make you look back at all these folks from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? They had the game on lock. Oh man, look at her, man. Oh man. She is so distressed right there. Oh man, Kels looked right in that camera. Y'all know that was Kels. Remember, Kels was on the slow side too. He couldn't read. Oh, that's facts. That's facts. Yeah, Kels couldn't read. Who here would trade places with Pee Wee D? Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Even if I was guaranteed to beat the case and come back home, nah, I wouldn't change. I wouldn't trade places with him. Just let me take my ad to work every day. You feel me? Yeah. Look at the big wigs. I want to say that's Jigga. Is that ain't Tommy Mottola? I forget who this white dude is. He might be. He look like the dude from the Patriots. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had a ball. They had a ball. Hey, somebody no, he didn't. Maybe I missed it. Yeah. I don't see no fat lip or nothing. But you know, it's good times and bad times, and I give you that. But it's just go to show you it wasn't all bad. And it was actually good as hell. Yeah. Let's see here. Whose idea was it? Because I would have went off. Of course, it was his. If we talking about Kels and the little girl from the studio, yeah, that was Kels. Yeah. What we got? Who would have want to be associated with Diddy now? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. Yeah, we talking about it last night. His name is Mud in every corner of the internet, in every corner of Hollywood, in every corner of business. You know that because You see this video right here with him and his friends. And his friends ain't nowhere to be found. Ah, man. I'm going to tell you like this. As gung-ho as these Anglo-Saxons is to get Diddy behind bars, if Trump pardoned Diddy, boy, he going to have a problem on his hands. Think about it. I don't want to sound racist, G Money, but you know why. It's an agenda for all that. Khaled.
Keep the camera rolling. It's around in the sky, you know how.
They so happy to be in the midst of all of them weirdos, man. They so happy, boy. Yeah. I mean, who music career hadn't died by signing to P. Diddy? Either your career died or you, literally. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they so excited. They so excited. But this is how artificial and just, fake shit is. The higher you go up, you got this room, everybody loving on each other. You got Jay, you got Diddy, you got Khaled, you got the big head motherfucker in the green jacket. Not sure who that is, but pretty sure y'all can tell me. Oh, you got Swiss Beats. You know what I'm saying? You got all the, I'm pretty sure Kevin Hart in there somewhere. All the friends. What them friends at now? Ain't nobody pulling up to the courtroom. Ain't nobody lending moral support. It's crazy how life work, fam. It's crazy how life work, boy. I tell you. Now he gonna have to change his ways and become a TV preacher. Yeah, they let you record TV sermons from behind the wall because this nigga's not beating this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not beating. He's not beating this. Not in my opinion. I don't think he beating it. The thing of it all, what really going on in the world that they're trying to keep our color occupied behind this case? Well, I'm gonna say this. There's always something going on. And to be honest, they don't even need this case to keep us occupied. Cause we're gonna find something to occupy ourselves. Whether it's the NBA playoffs, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, Tory Lanez, it's always something going. It's always something going on to keep us occupied from what they got going on. You feel me? It don't have to be a singular event. And matter of fact, they don't depend on it being a singular event. That's why if you know, then you know. The old saying is order out of chaos. So in the midst of the chaos, they establish their order, if that makes sense. Yeah. Nah, I don't think he's gonna get out, fam. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. And I've been wavering back and forth. I just don't think he's gonna get out, bro. If he get out, he gonna have to move next door to Russell Simmons, wherever the hell Russell Simmons at. He got to go there ASAP. Heather, how much time you think they offered Diddy in the plea deal? I don't know. Exactly, my brother. Yeah, I don't know how much they offered him in the plea deal, but I know he wasn't trying to take it. I don't care if it was, you know what I'm saying, a year and a day. Diddy wasn't trying to take it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second, y'all. Y'all bear with me, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Huh? You don't want it right now. And you'll post it right now. I wouldn't do it. No. No.
You know, they locked in with all their friends, and you know what I'm saying, 100 of their best friends, and you see how flimsy that friendship is. Hey, that's all. What's going on with it, big homie? Salute to you, man. Ain't that buddy from Detroit? I forget his name. Y'all know his name. Oh man. I can't wait to see 50 Troll. We did it. Man, listen. I said this last night, fam. Larry Fishburne or Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett ain't gonna have nothing on this movie. If they get the right director behind this movie gonna be epic. So they offering him 15. Ooh. Yeah, you know Diddy wasn't finna do no 15 years. Nah, we want justice. Salute to you, home. Yeah, you know Diddy wasn't finna do no 15 years, man. He can't. I'm surprised he was able to stay at that, and he ain't got no damn choice. But you know, I think Diddy offered what 50 million. You know, as far as his bond regulations and what they would do to satisfy the courts until trial. Yeah, them folk weren't having it. No, we cool on all of that. That's crazy work, fam. Whew, Lord. But yeah, Mariah Carey, everybody just rubbing elbows, and you know what I'm saying? Where everybody at now? Damn, boy. We all wish for a little bit of fortune and fame. Just give me a little fortune. I don't need the fame. Cause these niggas is not real on no end of the spectrum. Kanye can play We Did It in the yeah, nah, that's facts. That's facts. Yeah, Kanye don't slow down. He gonna wind up in a straitjacket. Just saying. Casanova 2 times. Yeah, I remember Casanova 2 times. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And you got T.I. Everybody, man. Everybody. You got Rap Radar, all the big wigs, all the top dog bloggers. Bro, right there look like a bald headed rainwater. But salute to him too. Yeah. But where do your friends go? Where your friends go? And that's been my thing from the beginning, bro. Ever since this broke, niggas has did it like he got that C19. Niggas ain't came around. Only person that I done heard actually say something is Boosie. And maybe Slim Thug. I think I heard Slim Thug come to that man defense. It's crazy, man. It's crazy as hell. Then you got Jim Jones. Tip had his own problems. You know, they were trying to say Tip was on some P. Diddy type action. That just dried up and went away. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? I think that might come back. You know, when money dry up, people get to talking. And I think that was the same issue that came back to hunt Diddy. Because of the simple fact, you got a female right here that's being treated like a queen. Strawberry, what's going on with it, fam? You got a female that's being treated like a queen in front of all these big wigs, and now she back at her mama house in Connecticut, looking for an apartment with her aspiring physical therapist husband. No, they had to spin the block and come back and get that bread, fam. They had to spin the block and come back and get that bread and make it sound as crazy as possible. Shit, they already got a video of me getting beat down. That's your check right there. That's your check right there. They cashed out lovely. Usher can finally eat his cereal in peace. Yeah, man. You ain't got to worry about wrestling Diddy over the Frosted Flakes, huh? Crazy work. Crazy work, I'm telling you. Oh, boy. Yeah. Well, that's what he doing that already in the clink. You know what I'm saying? I bet them boys had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year and everything else. Same thing Tory Lanez doing. Tory Lanez, they said the reason that Tory Lanez rices got poked up like that is because he got the blacks. He got the blacks on a whole nother level in there. The blacks is the upper level in comparison to the Aryans and the Hispanics. So it's like somebody done dropped the bag. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Tampered. Yep, absolutely. T. Crawford, what it do, big homie? Salute to you. Salute to you, fam. Black Barbie said they said 15 years on a plea. Yeah. He wasn't gonna take that. He wasn't gonna take it. He did it. You see the circles he moving in. Y'all seen that big ass boat. Yeah, above the law. You got Wolf Jones' son with Jim Jones. Hey, that's something. Wolf Jones and Jim Jones. Yeah, they talking about. Everybody grabbing for clout. Everybody grabbing for clout. Even Jimmy. Oh, poor Jimmy. Swish. Yeah. Even Jimmy. It's crazy, man. I don't know. Look, Diddy was feeling himself, boy. He was feeling himself. Licking his lips. All that good type action. And you got it back there. Boy, I tell you. Must be good to be covered from on high, huh? Yeah. Do some things that us normal, common folk can't do and get away with it. Like pay off politicians and some more stuff. Yeah, you know how that go. Folks' time coming. Sooner or later. Yeah. Yeah, man. But when you look at this, you can tell that, a lot of stuff that was said on that stand, with some of it may be true, but when you look back at it, this is what you're gonna see. What's up with it, Goldie? What's going on with it? Ain't found that like button begging for y'all to hit it. I'm talking about for real. That like button is begging for y'all to hit it. If y'all ain't had a chance to hit that like button, hit that like button, fam. If you can support the channel, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of it. The likes, the support, you know what I'm saying? Donations. I count it all joy. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, these boy right here, it's sad. It's sad. I know you did. I already know. But yeah, it's sad. You look at stuff like this and you like, man, this is room full of bosses. And niggas don't even have their brother back. Yeah, they had their brother back when he in a pinch. I trust and believe they were gonna do Jay-Z the same way. Had any of that been true on Jay-Z, they were gonna leave him high and dry too, hanging. But it wasn't. So everybody, saying, get back in their normal position. Where Meek Mill at, fam? Yeah, where the Philly Bulls at? Where Meek Mill at? Where Kevin Hart at? You know what I'm saying? Where Fab at? Do we have to pull up the Fab video? Oh my God! For old time's sake. Yeah, just crazy work, man. Just let you know that. And I will say this. Diddy is the sickest of the sick. And the reason I say this is because, bruh, if you want to swing that way, just say that. Don't have nobody out here recycling jism and bringing it to you and having them rubbing it on your chest. That's crazy. That's just crazy, man. Where in your imagination did you dig that up from? It's insane. It's insane, bro. Oh my God. Yeah. This case turned a lot of people's stomachs this week. Not gonna hold you. A lot of people's stomach got turned this week, bro. Yes. It's like, think of the most weird, nastiest ish you can think of. And yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did. Oh my God. Can't forget about this. Let's just do it for old time's sake, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's just do it for old time's sake. Oh my goodness.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No.
I like that.
I'll be practicing. I got Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's right here,
scrambling and
it's right
scraping.
here.
When you
It's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping for
here.
shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink
Okay.
Champs. God damn it, I'm in.
Where I look
Did you
back
miss
on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm
I
saying
miss-
it seems like a thing.
I
With
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man. I
Man,
miss
but I'm
partying
talking about
with
for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but man, you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother.
Oh, man.
Eyes. I understand. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga. I like variety, man. I like people.
Tyrese, Ray J, F. Gary Gray. Hey, what old boy used to say? Bring your punk ass to the principal's office.
People that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know.
Robert Hill, what's going on, man? Look at Fabulous, bro. Fabulous is like, bro, this nigga done exposed me on national TV. Fabulous, he tried to come back from this, but you know what I'm saying? People know. And then he ended up getting caught up in somewhere he was hitting on a female. Y'all remember that? I do.
That sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So Tyrese kept on talking.
This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this thing. Don't bring God into this situation.
Don't be bringing God into this situation. Can anybody answer this question? What was Diddy doing at the onset of the trial on day one? What was Diddy doing before trial started? What was Diddy doing before trial started?
Don't bring in God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just
Diddy was sitting with the defense, reading the Bible. It ain't nothing like 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 15, when you about to head into a RICO trial. It's mighty funny how we reach and we scratch and we scramble and we scrape for the good Lord when we up against it. But when we ain't up against it,
then you got Ray J. So Ray J is
look, it's mighty funny when we up against it. We beg him the good Lord, but when it's all good and it's sunny skies,
then you got Ray J.
Hold on. Yeah, here we go. And nigga said, leave God out of this. Leave God out of this. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, don't bring God into the situation. Come on, we're going right back to it.
Don't bring in God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
What do that mean? Ray J is really feeling like Ray J.
Hey, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up.
That's why I said let me
pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at nigga. Go ahead. No, bro.
Killing.
Bro. Come tell the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
Bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Happy
birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. It ain't gay. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy. Yeah.
He put his voice on the deepest octave. Thank you, my brother. Nah, bro, you know what it was. You knew what it was. Talking about some Diddy is very suspect. Nah, the cat is out the bag. The cat is out the bag for Diddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Diddy really want to go that route, but he can't go that route. And I feel like that he used Cassie as a conduit, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really feel like I don't think they did no freak offs with any other female. She's the only female. You know what I'm saying? She's the only female, and they bringing in all of these dudes. Yeah. Bringing in all of these dudes. That way, she gets satiated sexually, and he gets satiated sexually by looking at these dudes. That's crazy, ain't it? Like Barbie, man. Come on, man. Hey, that's what I'm saying. These folk did a herd of drugs, herd of freak offs, and I think both of them is just as guilty as the other one, in my humble opinion. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Now, 4-day parties, like LBC said, is crazy. 4-day parties is crazy. I think it's like, how do you? I'm damn near at a loss for words, bro. How do you keep going for 4 days? You know, they brought in Hydra Life. If y'all don't know what Hydra Life is, that's IV drips, because you can't drink enough water at that time, at that juncture, to hydrate yourself. No, you gotta get an IV. They got folk on IVs. They got baby oil everywhere. They said they had a kiddie pool with hot water in it, filled with baby oil. Yeah. So when you come in, the the baby oil is in the kiddie pool, all a kiddie pool full of hot water. Grab your bottle of that baby oil out of there and lather up. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Mm, mm, mm. I'm pretty sure at some point that she was. I'm pretty sure she was. And then he got this young thing in there, and then it was all eyes on her. That's crazy. And Diddy wasn't gonna marry none of them because he loved his money too much. he wasn't gonna let nobody come between him and his money. That's a fact. You can't nothing shooting but a flag that says bang like Bugs Bunny. Yeah, real blanks. Real blanks. Yeah, them rooms had to be repugnant. You feel me? Repugnant. Just crazy. The way these folks, were carrying on. It almost make you say, damn, what they had going on to make them even want to go like that for 4 days straight. That's crazy, fam. That's crazy. And this girl coming up with all type of, STDs, all type of she on a cycle. She still gotta go. She still gotta go, even on a cycle. You know what I'm saying? No rest for the weary. It's crazy. It's crazy. But what they messed up is when they started bringing in dudes from out of state. If they could have got people from their city, or if they could have visited other cities and got people from that city, he might have a fighting chance of this. Yeah. But him flying people out satisfied at least one of the criteria that makes this a RICO. And that's the trafficking. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Jesus Christ, black boy. It's like dogs. That's horrible. That is horrible, fam. Damn it, boy. This is crazy, man. The lengths that some people will go to. You know what I'm saying? I said this last night, man. Let me struggle paying my bills and managing, my finances. I hate like hell to, not have to worry about no type of financial aspect of my life and have all this free time on my hand to do all of this godforsaken shit. Yeah. Like for real. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah. These folk got too much time on their hands, fam. Even though they got all these engagements and all of these sessions that they do with the rappers, and it's obvious they got too much time on their hands, fam. So where they gotta set up hotel rooms, perform these ungodly demonstrations. Jesus Christ. Boy, I tell you. I said last night, we thinking this finna, be a bunch of footage of, folk like Fabulous and Meek Mill and, maybe Beyonce. Oh, it's just these two right here. It's just these two. And I'm pretty sure it'd be, maybe 2 or 3, and I'm highballing it when I say 3 other women. But for the most part, it's gonna be hard legs. It gonna be some hard leg dudes coming in from out of state, performing with these two freakazoids. Oh my God. You can't make it up. It's impossible to make this type of stuff up. Yeah. Jesus. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Is when I thought it blowed me away, it just gets even crazier. Like for real. It gets that much crazier. When people have money, we get to see who they really are. Absolutely. Absolutely. You see who they really are because of the simple fact that, you know, they got all the time in the world on their hands. They ain't finna go and, you know what I'm saying, give 40 hours of their life to an employer. You know what I'm saying? Not finna do that. No, they right here doing something else, something different. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like this. Let's go.
Hey, yeah, so this is my favorite thing in the world to do, to be in the middle of the ocean. So I don't usually do this, but I'm going to give a tour. Hello. Hello. This is my beautiful crew on the Love Boat. And I'm showing you this stuff because it's important. It's
You don't think they was involved in no freaky deeks?
It's inspiration and motivation. You know, it can be done. It will be done. We're coming into a new season of wealth, and you know, our time, like, you know, us as hustlers.
Would you look at that? Would you look at that?
You know what I'm saying?
Good old Cass.
Yeah. So we got the this is the Deleon special thing that they make me on board. You know,
I had to keep that. I had to keep that mute button on hand because they got the music in the back. But yeah, this is the life. This is all on a boat. Niggas ain't got houses like this.
Turn the light on, guys. Yeah, did a little shopping today. Light, you know, Tiffany. Blue, you know, I fuck with the Tiffany, you know.
And this is what groomed the lifestyle. The lifestyle absolutely groomed her to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you don't want me, fine. I'll go get somebody that's gonna put this work in the way I need to put in, but I'm coming back to get my money.
That is the master cabin. Knocking on my own door, but it's a requirement.
You gotta knock. That's a requirement. You gotta knock. That's a requirement.
You know, do some Zooms here in the daytime. You know. You know, I've been doing the red lights for like 20 years. That's my vibe. The dressing room thing. You know, it's light work. See, then I'll be giving Diddy free game on, you know, how to get there and make the money. I'm gonna start showing y'all what to do once you get there and you make the money. You know, how you spend that motherfucker on yourself. You feel me? That's hers. His and her bath, shower. And yeah, I'll be back to y'all. I'm about to take a little Deleon leak, baby. Happy fucking Friday.
Yeah, man. So yeah, this ain't R. Kelly situation where they got folks locked in rooms and, you know what I'm saying, begging to come out so they can go to the bathroom type shit. Yeah, that man had a whole lifestyle going on, whole lifestyle, and you know, I don't know. Say what you want to say. But I think she was fully I think she was fully down with the lifestyle. What is this? Hold on, let's see what this is, y'all. Let's see what this is.
Up in one of the booths, you know how House of Blues is set up. I'm sitting in one, and this is the pre.
Hold on, let me rewind this. Hold on, let's go back to it. Stream, y'all, get your shit together.
Nelly visited the shop.
My era of music was the toughest era in.
Nelly visited the shop.
My era of music was the toughest era in hip hop ever. When I put out songs, I had to go against DMX, Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Luda. All of us are fighting for one spot. So from 99 to like 2008, 10, it's the hardest era ever.
That's crazy because everybody had their lane, but Nelly was ruling shit. I get it because he had nothing else to refer to. I mean, that seems like a tough era, right? But I think the toughest era in hip hop, I say all. Nelly visited the shop.
My era of music was the toughest era in.
We're gonna yeah, I'm gonna show this and we're gonna skedaddle. But I know I just seen bro say something about there we go. All right, let's try it one more time.
Nelly visited the shop.
My era of music was the toughest era.
All right, I ain't gonna take y'all away. We're just gonna.
I remember sitting up in one of the booths. You know how House of Blues is set up. I'm sitting in one, and this is the pre-Soul Train party. So I'm sitting up in one of the booths. I'm in there and just tension. It just felt weird. And I remember seeing Puff come through. That's where it started for me. And Puff had like 5 bodyguards with him. And this is like one of the only times Puff ever stopped to speak to me. So, you know, I felt a little uneasy. Like, what's that about? Puff don't do that shit. To make a long story longer, Tracy Waples, she outside in a Benz like, Meth, come on, get in the car. I'm like, what the I'm not making a connection here. And I'm like, oh, that's Puff car. Like Puffy car. Ain't no way I'm getting in that motherfucking car. No way. Even though, you know, I ain't got no beef with Puff. Puffy the man, Sean, or whatever and shit. You get them one-on-one, Puff is the coolest motherfucker on the planet. But Puffy, P. Diddy, that's showtime. Showtime, baby. And I don't blame him because he got to live up to the persona, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that really is his persona. Like I said, he wasn't the type of person go out his way to speak to you. I remember sitting.
I just wanted to see what that story was. But yeah, you really believe that? I still haven't seen no proof. Locked in cages, cap. There's a lot of stuff we believe and hadn't seen no proof. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff we believe in ain't seen no proof. Yeah. But it's funny how when we don't believe it, we tailor fit it to a narrative. See what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of stuff we hadn't seen about this situation we talking about. I don't mean it's cap. I ain't seen no proof. Only thing I seen was a house full of baby oil. You know what I'm saying? All we can do is take 4 words for it, man. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in for a little bit and just chop it up with y'all. I really feel like that this whole situation fit both of them. And it only became a problem when she decided to separate and try to maintain not the same, but a similar lifestyle. Because once you have did 11 years with Diddy, you can't go back to living in a 3-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? 1 vehicle between the two of y'all. You can't do it. So yeah, she came back for what was hers. You know, she put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in, literally. And she came back for what was hers. But I think a lot of this was way more of this was consensual than they are saying on the stand. You know what I'm saying? I feel like way more of it is consensual. And she made out like a bandit for being on that stand 8.5 months pregnant because they didn't want to press her and make themselves look bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So chat time, what it do, man? Run the red ball back. I just wanted to holler at y'all for a little bit. We might pop back out tonight, man. Salute to everybody that rocking with us tonight, this morning. K-Dog, G-Money, D Black Barbie, username taken, which is a new one over here. I appreciate you, bro. My dog, one of the originals, LBC from the 3 sector. That's my dog, man. I appreciate you for coming over here. We want justice. What's up with it, man? Appreciate you for stopping through. Ashley, D Black Barbie, as always. The Wrench Mob is in full effect. T Crawford, my dog, got the funk, man. Appreciate you for rocking with us. Man, listen, I'm finna move around a little bit. The rain done stopped, so we can get outside and do a couple of things. I'm gonna move around a little bit. And we'll be back tonight, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. And I appreciate the super chat from my dog, LBC. Appreciate you, man. This your boy, the Alabama Hitter. And until the next time we decide to spin, I'm in the win. Salute to the hitters. We gone, gang.
Yeah.